Yes, Nityanandan, to all participants once again. That was a very beautiful darshan Swamiji gave as Bhagavan Sadashiva. Because all participants to go ahead and post how was the darshan experience for all of you. How was the darshan for all the participants? I request all of you to post your experience. How was the darshan for all of you? As Swamiji blessed each and every one of us, every single boon, prayer, request we made to Swamiji. Swamiji personally came and attended to every single one of us. Understand, Swamiji says very beautifully, when I'm going for darshan, I'm not just alone for the devotees on planet Earth alone. I am also for the beings who are living the planet, such as the plants, the animals who are waiting to receive me. And not just that alone, even for the beings who are there in the 14 dimensions, they are also waiting for Swamiji to come and give the darshans. Understand, darshan is the most awaited time of the day. Never miss darshan in your life. As Swamiji says very beautifully, no matter whatever happens in your life, never miss darshan. As darshan establishes the Shakti Pada in you, as it establishes that Shakti Pada between you and me, which is important for all of us to understand in our life. So request all participants to post how was the today's darshan for all of you. Like, even for me, seeing the darshan of Swamiji, like, my God, the way Swamiji dressed up, the kind of jewelry Swamiji wore, the beard style, every single thing was just imperfect. That you cannot compare Swamiji for any other thing in the world. Like, Swamiji is the best, and the best. That's it. For all the participants, I request all the participants, you two, to go ahead and post how was the darshan for all of you. I know some of you may not even have words to describe this experience, as it's beyond words. Understand, Swamiji says, my connection with you is been there for janmas after janmas and after janmas. But it is only in this birth you are realizing me. But in so many births, I have been with you. Swamiji said very beautifully that in all those birds, I loved you. That's why in this birth, you are loving me. In all those births, in the previous births which you have taken, I have come to you. This is why in this birth, you have come to me. So understand, the most compassionate being on planet Earth is Swamiji. Whether you're experiencing any illnesses or any suffering or any mental disorders, anything you're experiencing in your life, just remembering Swamiji or just seeing Swamiji physically helps us to heal so many of the problems in our life. Understand, that is the power of Swamiji. As Swamiji is always established in the space of Paramashanta, Paramashivoham within himself. That is why when we see Swamiji, when we look at him, naturally we feel like smiling at Swamiji. We feel it as if Swamiji is talking to us. We feel Swamiji is looking at us. Why? Because Swamiji is there available for each and every one of us. Understand? He is not just for us alone. He is for the whole humanity, for the whole world, for the whole vertical time zones. For every single being, Swamiji is available, responding, taking care with love, compassion, protection, whatever needs to be done to that being to feel complete completion with Swamiji. So I request all participants to go ahead and post. I know some of you will not even have words to describe this experience. Well, that's fine because it's beyond words. Like, even for me personally, all the experiences with Swamiji, even now, just seeing Swamiji, it's different. Whether you're powerless, whether you're happy, anything, Swamiji is a different experience altogether. Like, even if even if you're feeling some very stuff, like Swamiji says that even when you're angry, very cranky, go to me, I'll make you smile. Why? Because he's in that space, he has conquered that space already. So when you're meeting Swamiji, you'll naturally feel like smiling at him. So there's no words to describe the compassion, love on Swamiji, as he's like ocean. Like, for example, when tsunami comes and hits, when the area is flooded with the tsunami waters, understand when tsunami comes and hits the place, how the water gushes in the streets, pushes away everything, the trees, cars, buildings, everything pushes out. Same way, Swamiji is like that. Swamiji is like a tsunami, like an ocean. The moment the tsunami named Swamiji is entering into you, all your incompletion, paths, and suffering are just being thrown away, and he just fills you with his love and compassion. That is Swamiji. So, I request all participants now with that beautiful experience all of us had. Let's now enter into the power manifestation. As when you are in that beautiful space, that communion space with Swami, the best thing you can do to cherish those moments, the best thing you can do to retain those experiences within yourself is by doing the power manifestation right after the darshan. Swamiji says, no matter what you do, just do 10 minutes of power manifestation after the darshan. That's it. I'll take it. I'll do everything. So now, I request all participants now. Let's settle down. We are going to be manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. So request all participants now to go ahead and get a coconut and come. And once I get the coconut, I request all participants now to please place your palms straight. Make sure the palms are straight completely. Like you can see over here. Do not cup your palms or do not bend anything. Do not bend your fingers. Do not limit your fingers or your palms. Just keep the coconut on it. Make sure the palm is completely straight because all participants you can see. Make sure the palm is completely straight from the bottom and above. And place a coconut on it on the middle. So request all participants now to go ahead, get an object and come. If you do not have a coconut, you can get an apple, an orange, anything which is round, even a ball, it's fine. Because all participants now to please go get the items and come. We are going to be manifesting the power of consciousness over matter right now. Yes. Now, all the participants, because all of you now to please place the coconuts on your palms. Let's start manifesting the power. If you feel if you feel you cannot bear the weight of the object, you can use the surface. And if flat surface, you can rest your hand on it, or you can also rest your hand on the pillow so you can feel comfortable. So now, I request all participants now to close your eyes. Remember Swamiji in your inner space. Solid now to close your eyes. Remember the form of Swamiji, which all of us just enjoy, as Bhagavan Sadashivam, the ultimate form of Paramashivoham, as Swamiji. Now, in that beautiful space, intensely start chanting the Mahabharata. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham intensely chant the Mahabharata. Now, with all your three eyes, look at the coconut with all your three eyes and command the object to move out from you. Command the coconut to move out from your hand. Understand? You, the coconut, and Swamiji are one and the same. There's no difference in the three. There's only communion. Oneness, not the three. In that beautiful space, start chanting the Mahabharata and command the coconut to move out from you. Intense chant the Mahabharata as you're connecting to Swamiji. Just enjoy the view from understand that because all participants, if the co-create is starting to move and you have manifested the power, I request you to continue manifesting the power as you are moving the co-create from your hand. You will see the more and more you manifest the power, the more and more comfortable you become. Because all participants, if you're already manifesting, continue to manifest. Or you can also go to further levels by putting it on the ground and manifesting the power, or putting it on silicon and moving the coconut to move. So because, or you can also hold two coconuts in front of your hand, two objects in your hand, and move both the objects at once. Because all participants just continue manifesting this power beautifully. Solve Paris now. To continue manifesting the power. Enjoy the beautiful space. It's that each time we manifest the power, it's a personal space. It's a personal time with Swami. Just continue to be in the beautiful space with Swami. Enjoy the most precious moment with Swami. Ready to solve Paris now. Just enjoy the beautiful time in our Swami. Understand? Each time we manifest the power, you are connecting at oneness space with Swamiji. You are enjoying your time with Swamiji. So just continue manifesting the power. Can continue chanting Mahabharata. solve my absence to just continue manifesting power. And it is all participants also you can post whether you already start manifesting the power or any doubts, any questions you have, you feel free to post in the chat section. So our participants to just continue manifesting this power. And now because all participants now can settle now. So now, as all of us understood that we do have an existence in each of these vertical time zones. Understand, Swami, this is very beautifully done. Each of these vertical time zones, they are actually related. We are connected. And each of these 14 identities of the 14 lokas, of the 14 vertical time zones, we are connected through breath. As Swamiji says that, very beautiful. The gravity which is there in Bhuloka, the gravity which is there, the electromagnetic force which is there in planet Earth, the weak nuclear force or strong nuclear force which is there in the planet Earth is not the same in rest of the lokas. It is not the same in once you go to the higher loka. Like for example, the gravity of Bhuloka is what Newton discovered as gravity, but the gravitational force in Tapoloka is different. It's the space of pure surrender where there's no estimation. Same way, once you go to higher lokas, your cognition varies. The body which you carry also changes. So understand, what you carry in the planet Earth is not the same in Vaikuntha. It's not the same in Mahakailasa. It's not the same in Svargaloka. It's not the same in Tapaloka. In any of the lokas, even the lower realms also, such as the Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Patala, any of the lokas you go, the identities, the existence is not the same. But Swamiji says very beautiful. There is one thing which everything, all 14 identities is connected. There is one thing which the planet Earth body to carry is connected to the 14 lokas. That is through our breathing. Understand? Breathing. Swamiji says that when you inhale, the air goes to Mahakailasa. When you exhale, the air goes to Patala and comes back. Understand? When you inhale, the air goes to Mahakailasa. And when you exhale, the air goes to Patala and comes up. So it is breathing. All of us are connected to the 14 identities, the 14 realities, existence which are happening in each of the lokas. Like for example, let's say you are seeing me now, like in this form, as a person, the acharya is wearing a orange dress, wearing a rudrakshi jewelry, wearing a silver kantimala, and with the chetas, and this way I am. Now, my identity is Svargaloka. It will be me of a god or me of a goddess. My identity in Tapoloka will be my face with in a rishi form as a rishika, either sitting and meditating under a tree. Or my identity in Vaikuntha, I may be serving Parandama, I may be a Vaishnavi serving Parandama, or with this face in Kailasa, I will be one of the Ganas, or I'll be anyone. My identity in each of the lokas will be different. So same way, Swamiji says that the only thing which all of us are connected is through the breath, prana, which we are taking in our body. So each of the forms of the 14 lokas is different, but the only thing which is connected to all the 14 bodies, to all the 14 identities which carry is through breathing. So that is what all of us experience right now. Swamiji took each and every one of us through the vertical time zones and connected to our identities each of the 14 bodies. So now, with that beautiful understanding, we'll be now moving ahead to the next session, where this is actually a very important and exciting session where Swamiji is going to speak about cosmos is waiting to reverberate. Cosmos is waiting to reverberate, to radiate through you. What does Swamiji mean by this truth? What exactly is Swamiji saying through this? Let us now understand this from Swamiji.
In Hindu tradition, gods wait for you to experience godliness. Gods are anxious about you becoming enlightened, you becoming Paramashiva, ultimate, Parandama, Parabrahma. They don't have jealousy or a problem, understand? That's why the Hindu tradition is very clear. The level of binary logic, the level of multi-dimensional logic, where the existence, its way of acting and reacting are all absolutely different. For example, a binary logical man will always be anxious that no one should get into his position. But the multi-dimensional logic, Nyaya Vaiseshika, space, gods, they wait for you to become them. They are anxious for you to become them. And they enjoy when you ask. I tell you one thing. This is one important secret. Whenever somebody says, Swamiji, I only want you, either in Dayal Davatar or some boon or something, you will see a wide smile in my face. If you want to put a wide smile in my face, ask this as a boon. Swamiji, I want only you. I tell you, when somebody want to become me, come to my space, come to my state, even come to my seat, I don't feel jealous about them. I only feel, wow, come on, I have one more person, let me make the seat. I have made thousands of seats already. I am only searching for you guys to come and occupy my seat. Parandama is waiting for everyone to reach Paramapada. Paramashiva is waiting for everyone to reach Paramashivatva. Parabrahman is waiting for you to invoke him in you. The most sweetest word Parabrahman wants to hear is Aham Brahmasmi. You declaring, I am Brahman, oh God, I am Parabrahma. Paramashiva is waiting for you to declare, hey, Paramashivoham. Understand this. Understand this truth. Evolving in cognitions is absolutely celebrated in multidimensional logic. This is one of the most important truth. Ontology of Paramashivoham in Paramashivoham ontology, there is no space for jealousy, there is no anxiety, there is only one thing. If gods are anxious, they may be anxious for you to become them, you to realize oneness with them. That's all. Understand? I am an insider. And I am responsible for what I am talking, because when you reach Kailasa and when they are interviewing you, whatever you speak, I am responsible, because you will show the Kantamala, this guy taught me all this. They should not put black mark on me. They should not say, hey, stop visa for all the fellows who are coming with this Kantamala. That kind of mess up should not happen. So I am responsible for your visa and your residency and your green card and your passport in Kailasa and your citizenship in Kailasa. So the moment you say, Swamiji taught me, this guy taught me that here nobody is jealous and everyone is waiting for me to become Paramashiva, they say, yes, you are right. This fellow, I know, is our representative. He told you the right thing. Come on, you can come in. Not only your visa, your permanent residency is approved, and go inside, collect your passport for Kailasa. I am responsible for what I am teaching you. Understand? All my integrity to Paramashiva, all my integrity to Kalabhairava. I am teaching you these great secrets. In Kailasa, there is no jealousy, I am telling you. Suddenly, you declare, I am Paramashiva. Even if you are less qualified to declare that, Paramashiva will only feel, come on, let me teach this fellow how to become more qualified, that's all. Listen intensely. Get involved intensely, sincerely. Drop everything. Make yourself available only for this spiritual process now. Shut everything out. External disturbances, internal disturbances. Focus completely on the spiritual process. Listen. From morning you might have attended many sessions, classes, satsangs, or you might have attended so many satsangs, classes. You might have watched my satsangs, listened to those discourses. The real fruit, essence, phala, result of all the satsangs you heard is going through this experiential process. To bring you to this process and awaken your sincerity, to bring you to experience this spiritual process, this oneness, is the purpose why I am speaking day in and day out. So understand, it is time you are going to experience for what you have been waiting all this time. First step, just remember your first person, how you are feeling you now, right now, how you feel about you. It can be anything. You may be feeling your body is you, your mind is you, your emotions are you, anything you feel as you. Come to first person, which you are experiencing right now. Just see which is the source of your first person and sit. So listen, sit. Just see your first person, what you feel about you, where your first person is vibrating, how your first person is experienced by you, how your first person is perceived by you, how you feel your first person. Sit with it now. Anything I can give you, I can give it only through your first person. Listen. If I want to give a physical gift, I can give it to your body. You stretch your hands and receive. If I want to give some mental, mind-related gifts like happiness, you can stretch your thoughts and receive it. If I want to give you brain candy, some intellectual ideas which you start enjoying, you can just put your listening and receive it and enjoy it. But if you want the right gift, the ultimate gift, the real gift from me, that is super consciousness of Paramashiva, the first person of Paramashiva, I can give it only into your first person. So sit with your first person.
Listen. Let me explain precisely. This body is the door or window through which I communicate with you. My vision for humanity is me. When you feel one with that vision, you experience oneness. Understand? My hope for humanity is my responsibility. My vision for humanity is my integrity. My actions for humanity is my authenticity. And I am happening for humanity is my enriching. Understand? Oneness is a powerful experiential way of manifesting Sadashivatva, manifesting powers of Sadashiva, manifesting the ultimate state of Sadashiva, space of Sadashiva, powers of Sadashiva. Basically, agamas are vision for humanity from Sadashiva. I am the vision for the humanity. So anybody who is in love with my vision for humanity is in love with me, is in oneness with me. When my hope becomes your hope, my desires becomes your desires, my vision becomes your vision, my mission becomes your mission, my activities become your activities, you become me. understand when my love becomes your love, what I love becomes your love, what I visualize becomes your visualization, what I feel becomes your feeling, you become me. Basically, realizing how you know Sadashiva is not just the statue, deity we keep. This deity represents Sadashiva. Same way, this body represents me. I am not just this body. The deity represents Sadashiva to relate with you. This body represents me to relate with you. My vision for humanity is me. I want all of you to contemplate just on this few lines today. I don't want to give too many words, too many lines. Just these few lines I want to repeat. I want every one of you to contemplate on it. My vision is me. My vision for humanity is my integrity. My actions or my mission is my authenticity. My actions and mission for humanity is my authenticity. My hope for humanity is my responsibility. My happening for humanity is my enriching.
Paramashiva is real, and Paramashiva is here, manifesting through this body and through this being, celebrating his own presence and making the whole universe celebrate his presence. I tell you, remembering he is real is celebrating him physically. Physically, not just mentally. When you remember he is real, physically you can feel him in your body. The moment that thought comes, say he is real, what happens in your body? See, not just in mind, in body. He is so strong. The moment you remember he is real, your body feels it. He is very real. Understand? If you just remember Paramashiva is real, and he himself is manifesting as my Guru Nityananda Paramashivam, and your body feels that change in you, bliss in you, kundalini in you, power in you, you can manifest any powers you want. That's it. That is the key. I am here to give you the master key. I am teaching the truth as it is, unapologetically. I am teaching the truth as it is, unapologetically. Understand? I really want each one of you to celebrate Paramashiva. Don't struggle. Struggling is immature cognition's work. When you celebrate Paramashiva is real, in your lifestyle, that is called charya. In your food, that is called Shaivite diet. Listen intensely. When you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your body, and through your Kundalini Shakti, that is called Nityananda Yoga. When you decide to connect with Paramashiva and make him manifest through you, that is called puja. Anmartha puja or Parartha puja, all kriya pada and kriyas. When you decide to celebrate the cosmic principles of Paramashiva and manifest him absolutely in your life, that is called Jnana Pada. Jnana. Understand? If you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your lifestyle, it is Charya Pada. In your bioenergy, by connecting with him, that is Kriya Pada. If you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your body and Kundalini Shakti through yoga, it's Yoga Pada. When you decide to celebrate the cosmic principles of Paramashiva and decide to manifest him in your life, that is called Jnana Pada. Understand? Charya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. All the four is nothing but celebrating Paramashiva. Celebrating Paramashiva. Understand? Nothing else is important in the life other than celebrating Paramashiva. Celebrate Paramashiva. Create enlightenment ecosystems wherever you are. Today, we are inaugurating more and more enlightenment ecosystems. Thousands and thousands are taking Diksha. And many new Adinavasis are joining, Kailasavasis are joining. More and more work is happening by the grace of Paramashiva to bring legitimacy to Paramashiva's Jnana and Vijnana, Vedas and Agamas. Understand? Paramashiva Jnana and Paramashiva Vijnana, Vedas and Agamas. Every level in our health, in our lifestyle, in our day-to-day, Paramashiva's message directly from Sri Kailasa is Paramashiva is real and Paramashiva is manifesting through this body and being to the whole world to celebrate himself and make everyone celebrate his presence. And Charya for Jnana, lifestyle for enlightenment. See, Charya means lifestyle. Kriya means doing actions which directly builds connection with Paramashiva. Yoga means building the body, mind, connecting to Paramashiva, manifesting Paramashiva. Jnana means pure enlightenment, science, power manifestation, state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, superconsciousness of Paramashiva, all that. So now, Charya for Charya, Charya Charya, Charya Kriya, Charya Yoga, Charya Jnana. Same way, Kriya Charya, Kriya Kriya, Kriya Yoga, Kriya Jnana. Then Yoga's Charya, Yoga's Kriya, Yoga's Yoga, and Yoga's Jnana. Jnana's Charya, Jnana's Kriya, Jnana's Yoga, Jnana's Jnana. This whole thing put together is what I call Paramashivoham Jnana. That 16 combination. Knowledge about lifestyle. You can put it, this whole permutation combination. Listen, listen intensely. When you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your body, and through your Kundalini Shakti, that is called Nityananda Yoga. When you decide to connect with Paramashiva and make him manifest through you, that is called Puja. Anmartha Puja or Parartha Puja, all Kriya, Kriya Pada and Kriyas. When you decide to celebrate the cosmic principles of Paramashiva and manifest him absolutely in your life, that is called Jnana Pada, Jnana. Understand? If you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your lifestyle, it is Charya Pada. In your bioenergy, by connecting with him, that is Kriya Pada. If you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your body and Kundalini Shakti through yoga, it's Yoga Pada. When you decide to celebrate the cosmic principles of Paramashiva and decide to manifest him in your life, that is called Jnana Pada. Understand? Charya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. All the four is nothing but celebrating Paramashiva. Celebrating Paramashiva. Anybody wants to manifest any of these kind of higher powers, want to be my medium, channel, I give you just only one advice. Be a light eater, light sleeper. That's all. If you just follow this one, light eater, light sleeper, your system will start staying in Turiya state. More and more, I can easily take you to the Turiya Atita. Anybody understand, food should be taken only like a medicine to keep yourself alive, active, healthy. Eating regularly itself is a disorder. Eating regularly is physical disorder. Eat only like a medicine, as much as needed to keep yourself healthy, active, alive, brilliant, enthusiastic, energetic. Sleep as much as you need to keep yourself fresh. Anybody who wants to have this kind of power manifestation, if you want me to use your body and manifest the powers of Paramashiva, be light eater, light sleeper. This simple thing is enough. Nothing else is required. You don't need to be brahmachari, you don't need to be sannyasi, you can be grihastha, nothing else is a problem. Be light eater, light sleeper. That takes care of everything. That takes care of everything. Who matters in your life? I tell you, when I look back, why I am what I am now, I should say, in the young age, whom I really felt matter for me and my life, I was very clear, it's Arunagiri Yogeshwara who matters for me. Whoever you feel matter for your life means material out of which your very life overflows. The functioning, activation, Jakrat, waking up of your life happens by that person who kindles life fire in you, who makes your eyes wide open, whose memory makes you jump out of your bed, whose thought current is the first thought current before you and last thought current before you fall asleep, who matters, molds your life. Understand? They become the life material for you. You need to dig out who matters for you, because they are going to manifest through you in next few years. Whoever matters for you, you are in Shaktipada with that person. If that person is a politician, you are going to become a politician. If that person is a cinema celebrity, you may not become cinema celebrity, at least you will be in fantasy of the cinema celebrity. You will be fantasizing. You are a celebrity at least for a few people around you.
Yes. Charanam, to all the participants once again. So, very beautifully, all of us learned from Swamiji on how cosmos is waiting to reverberate itself to us. Swamiji very beautifully said in this satsang that cosmos, deities, all the gods and goddesses are ready to manifest through you. They are waiting to manifest through you. It is just your intention which you need to understand. Understand? It is your intention which you need to take, that you are ready to manifest these truths, manifest the cosmos through you. But understand, cosmos is always there, waiting to reverberate itself to you. As Swamiji says very beautifully, cosmos is a big tatasthu. Whenever any intention you create, cosmos says tatasthu and this is you. It is always there, available, ready to reverberate itself to you. So, all the participants, see, understand. In any field, if you give whatever you have to that field, whatever time you have, attention you have, understandings you have, knowledge you have, whatever you have, if you give, you start excelling in that field. So understand, Swamiji says that when you give whatever you have, when you give whatever your expertise, whatever you feel successful in that field, just share, give it as you start excelling in that field. So understand, first priority for any human being is to put attention in your consciousness. The first priority for any human being is to put attention in your very consciousness. So I request all participants now, how many of you feel that there's so much out there, so easy to reach, but we are just missing out these opportunities. Understand, Swamiji says very beautifully. Many times in life, when life opens its door to you, we do not have the ability to see that the door is actually opening, but we miss out on it. As Swamiji shares that when just give whatever you have, whatever attention you have, the skill, time, anything you have, just share. As in, when you share whatever you have, you start excelling in that field. So understand? The key to excellence is sharing. When you give whatever you have, you manifest excellence. So I request all participants now, let's take 3 minutes. Dig out So I request all participants, now let's take the first step. You really need to dig out who matters for you, because they are going to manifest through you for the next few years. I request all participants now, let's look into yourself and see. We need to dig out which are all the people matters a lot for us, because they are going to manifest through you in the next few years. Whoever matters for you, you are in Shakti Pada with that person. Who matters molds your life. So request all participants now, write, elaborate, detail. Those are the people who you feel they matters for you a lot. For example, you feel like your parents, your mother, your father, Swamiji, your siblings, your relatives, or your colleagues, your friends, families, anyone. Whoever you matter so much, whoever you value them so much. Pin now each of the names detail. Understand, as these person, as with these people, you're going to establish a strong Shaktipada with them. So when you establish a strong Shaktipada with these people, understand that you are experiencing entanglement, oneness with these people. So I request all participants now, pen down all the listed names of people who matters a lot in your life, where you feel that they need to be there in your life, where you feel like they actually give you some value to you, where they matter a lot in your life. Pen down those things as they're going to be in your life for the next few years. They are going to contribute to your life by being part of you. So this is important for all of us to experience entanglement, Shaktipada, oneness with those people. So I request all participants now to go ahead and start writing down the list of names of people who you feel you really matter them so much. You feel that they are very important in your life. Pen down those names. So I hope all participants done writing down the first step. Where see, understand, the people whom you're relating in your life, the people whom you have written down right now, understand, it's important for you to experience Shaktipada with them. It is important for all of you to experience oneness with them, as they are going to manifest your reality, as they are going to be your co-creators in your life. So you need to experience Shaktipada with them. It is important for you to experience Shaktipada with them, as when you experience Shaktipada with them, you experience communion with them. You feel like no matter whoever comes in your life, you just know how to excel. You just know how to become successful with the other person. So let us now go ahead to the next step. So I hope all the participants now done writing this first step which Swami just given, but writing down the people's name who you feel that important in your life, who you feel that matters a lot in your life. And all of you have penned down those things. Understand these are the people going to experience Shaktipada with you, as they're going to be living with you for the next few years. So it's important to experience oneness with these people. Now, I request all participants now, see from your life. There may be so many ways you have imbibed them individually. See, in their behaviors, the way you sit, the way you cognize you, the way they are connected to you, the way you speak to people. It may have happened without your knowledge. For example, most women, when they are grown old, they resolve that they have become like their moms. So request all participants now to sit and write down what exactly you feel. See from your life how you have actually become them, how you have embedded them in your life, in your lifestyle, how they have become part of you in your lifestyle. Like for example, take an example of a woman. When a girl becomes big, when a girl grows up, she has been said that she looks exactly like her mom. So there's so many different ways, like even for balisans also, like many of the participants, devotees would say that this balisans looks like Swamiji, they resemble like Swamiji. So understand, there are so many ways how you have embedded them in your behavior, how you have subtly embedded them individually in you. It can be in the behavior level, it can be the way you sit, it can be the way you talk, it can be the way you cognize, the way you relate to people, it can be anything. Yes, it may have happened without your knowledge. I request all participants now, think that how these people have impacted you physically, how they've embedded that biomemory their muscle memory into your being. Pen it down, elaborate. I request all participants to pen each of these people whom you have written. Write them elaborately. Please write them elaborately how they have caused an impact to you in your behavior. How they have caused an impact to you in physically in your being. So understand all the participants. The people whom you're relating with matters a lot. As Swamiji says that gods and goddesses are always there in you. They're always waiting to reverberate themselves freely. So it is important for all of us to cognize and see whom you're allowing in your life as they impact you physically. In the muscle memory level, in the biomemory level, in every single level, they actually impact you. So request all participants now. Decide consciously that I'm going to invite Swamiji. You will see when you keep Swamiji as the person who matters a lot to you. If you feel Swamiji is the most precious being, the most valued being in my life, you will see that you start walking like Swamiji, you start talking like Swamiji, you start behaving like Swamiji. The way you react to people, the way you interact with people will be like Swamiji. The way you handle any single situation in your life will be like Swamiji. You just become Swamiji. You radiate Swamiji in yours as you give importance to the people who value so much. For example, if gold values you so much, you actually become part, you'll actually make gold to be part of you. Same way, people around you matters a lot as they actually impact you in your physical life. So with that beautiful session all of us had right now, let's now enter into an exciting and most interesting segment of the day where Swamiji is going to be answering on various different dimensions, various different questions on the 11 dimensions. This is going to be a very interactive Q&A session with Swamiji, where Swamiji takes questions of many different fields of life, how the 11 dimensions is, what is the 11 dimensions, how it impacts us physically, how can we manifest what we want through the 11 dimensions, all these very different types of questions on 11 dimensions, Swamiji is going to be answering. So let us get ready to listen to this exciting session.
Swamiji, I want to understand this depth dimension, the equivalent of this from the modern physics point of view. My understanding might be very limited, but I think, see, for example, what these guys are telling us now is that when we observe certain phenomena, we change the result.
See, they only gone up to the breadth of the physics.
Breadth.
See, length of the physics is A plus B is C, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, this whole observer changes the result is only a breadth of the physics. Still the fools have not gone to the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji.
Understand?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now I can move my hand and move the sun is the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji. All these mystical powers, all this is completely...
See, I can move my hand here and move the sun there. Is the depth of the physics. Very difficult for the physics to grasp. Even the breadth of the physics they are catching only after so many hundreds of years.
Yes, Swamiji.
Understand? You see, length of the physics is Newton. Breadth of the physics is observer influences the observed. The depth of the physics will be quantum. Not the quantum word they are using. In this, the quantum word they are using, they are trying to show more an agnostic, atheist way of, this is the way the parallel universe exists, but they are not saying our will as a powerful role to play with the parallel universe. See, the moment you say there is certain will which plays, then the independent intelligence operating the whole mechanism need to be accepted, which is Sadashiva,
Yes.
which they don't want. Yes. That is why they are trying to keep the depth of the physics as agnostic as possible due to their unscientific stupidity.
Understood, Swami.
See, what is unscientific? Not exploring because of your vested interests. Agnosticism, removed from quantum physics, will make the scientist a genuine seeker, will lead them to enlightenment.
Understood, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
Anybody who has studied little quantum physics?
Swamiji.
You can, of course, there I know so many, Rajesh, it's agnosticism, not letting the quantum physicists do the real scientific depth because of their vested interest of not letting the independent intelligence possibility of existence. They go on denying, not looking at that direction, that parallel universe as a possibility of the will's existence of manipulation and manifestation. The difference between the agnostics and the Agama. Agama is very clear. The depth of the physics as an independent intelligence playing the creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion, liberation part. And understand, I am manifesting powers to establish theism of the quantum physics. The theistic quantum physicist is my Balasans. If I have to define my Balasans, theistic quantum physicist. Actually, I told some of my Balasans, hey, don't write 12th examination. I'll make big universities, give you honorary doctorate. When they bring it, tell them, put it at the feet and go. Don't touch by hand. It's dirty. See, this world needs to know, when the depth is awakened, the education is different. Actually, I am going through the fluttering period of my Gurukul. Means, I am at crossroads. That is why I have to justify my Gurukul so much, and in few years, you will see 10 times longer queue. This middle class Indian parents will be standing here, like how they stand outside the US embassy for visa, for my Gurukul administration, for my Gurukul admission. Now I am going through the crossroads where I am yet to establish, see, I have established certain things, but I have not completely established the utility value of this in the regular life. Now you are seeing me in the first floor. If I have to appear in that 11th floor, I get into the lift, which is my Advaita space, doing pratyahara from this body and mind. Go to the 11th floor, come out of that lift. By the time, my color and some of the qualities will not be same. But some will remain same just to tell you it is me. Only the ID card level qualities will be retained. Others will not be there, same.
So JJ, my question is, when we have such an experience of seeing you like that, does it mean like only, even though like right now I only remember me here, but for all of us we are with you
if you
in
have
all
seen
those?
there, you are experiencing me there also. Actually, especially this teleportation all happens only if you experience me in multiple planes.
But does that mean all of us are there also, but we don't remember it, we're not aware?
All of you are there also and you don't remember. It's unused apps. How in your iPhone? See, somebody gets an iPhone 6 and knows only how to press the number and make call, nothing more than that. That is exactly the way you are using you. The second great news is, even while you are in this body, your parallel universe being exists in Mahakailasa. You can start importing products from Mahakailasa through that being into you. It's like you have a company branch in China, India, London. So you can get products from all those countries and get it to United States. You have your parallel universe personality in Nagaloka, in Tapoloka, in all the higher lokas and even lower lokas. Up to Kailasa, your parallel university personality exists. You can directly, through that personality, buy whatever you want to buy in Mahakailasa and get it imported to this body. I'll read out the question. Do we exist as a single being or in multiple universe, or in the multi-universe as multiple beings?
You all open all your three eyes.
This is the concept. This is the question. With various words, more than 15 people have put. Listen. Listen very intensely. If you think you need money and work hard, if you think you need money and don't work, you will live as a poor and die. If you think you need money and work hard, your whole life you may make few millions. If you understand the principle of money and make a bank, you will make a few billions. If you understand the concept of money and empowered, develop the muscle power to play with the money concept, you start giving trillions to others. So it is all about how you decide to exist. Do you decide to exist as a one being restricted to one body, begging for health, wealth, happiness, bliss, completion in relationship? Or do you decide to exist as more than one parallel universe? Or do you decide to exist in multiverse? Not just parallel. Multiverse as multiple beings manifesting from one source consciousness, you. Fundamentally, it is your decision and the decision which you support. I tell you, if you decide to be enlightened, there can be no struggle. Just support, empower enlightenment, it will start manifesting. If you decide you want money, just start empowering the idea of having money in you, you will manifest it. If you decide you want health, just empower yourself with the idea of health, you will have it. If you decide to exist in multiverse, you being the source as Paramashiva, decide to entertain that idea, empower that idea, play with that idea, work for that idea, you will simply manifest it. And Paramashiva's grace is here, manifesting as Nijavatara to inspire and excite and above all initiate and empower all of you to exist in multiple universes, in multiverse, simultaneously, spontaneously, as the source Paramashiva. Even your brain trying to cognize this truth will start the initiation manifesting in you. I think there are few beings who we transform into the path to becoming you. Are they from parallel universe? Yes. Understand? When you want to become me, when I say me, I mean Paramashiva. When I want to become Paramashiva, Paramashiva triggers spontaneously, simultaneously that initiation in you. You just flow with it. Only thing, do not ever entertain abusers. Do not ever entertain abusers. Because if you entertain abusers, you will fall into their trap and they will be initiating you into their level. Then naturally they will push you into the lower lokas. They will take you to the Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala. See, these abusers directly don't jump. They just try to test. If you give your ears to them, then your life is gone. If you stand very clearly with your Guru Bhakti and chastity to the Guru, then the Guru Drohis, the abusers will be gone from your life. Any sympathy you show to the abusers is the sympathy you show to the devils and demons who will simply take you to the lower lokas before even you realize and push you into the Batala, worst Batala. Someone is asking, is only our consciousness will be taken to the higher universe or our body also will be taken? The whole question is so funny. Don't you understand? Your consciousness is really heavy on you. Your body is just like your hair and nail and the used cloth. If I ask you, do you want to drink Amrita? Will you pour your Amrita on your old cloth? If I give you the nectar, pot nectar, will you drink or you will pour it on your old used cloth? Your body is used cloth. Don't think about it too much. Your consciousness, you drinking the Amrita is real need. So now I am going to lift your consciousness, which is the prominent, dominant, important component of you. The very question is out of extreme delusion, because you think your body, you are asking, will my body be lifted to other loka? I can lift it. I can lift your body also. But that is useless. Let me lift your real part, consciousness. I'll show you the 14 lokas. See it. See it. I'll show you now the description diagram of the 14 lokas. Fuel, energy, initiation, conscious Shaktipada and Shaktinipada. Listen, I'll repeat. When you are fueling yourself with a conscious Shaktipada and Shaktinipada, initiation, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini, Shakti, you are lifted to the higher planes, higher lokas, like Suvar Loka, Mahar Loka, Jana Loka, Tapa Loka, Brahma Loka, Paramapada, and Kailasa, Maha Kailasa itself. If you listen to the abusers, Guru Drohis, they will put their initiation, their energy into you, their doubts, their criminal mentality into you, cunningness into you, and they will push you into Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Batala, the lower lokas. So it is up to you whom you want to listen, whom you want to align. I have seen people telling me, oh, when they are depressed, whether I listen to you or to the Guru Drohis, abusers, what is there? I am in depression, suffering. Understand? If you are in, even if you are in depression, if you listen to me, you will get out of it, you will be raised out of depression to the higher lokas. But if you listen to the abusers, you will be pushed into the depression once and for all, and depression will become your conscious living style and conscious genetical code. Don't make depression, pain, suffering, delusion, life negativity as a conscious genetical code. Never allow drugs and the ideas from druggies, because the drugs Drugs damages people's brain permanently, even in the hardware level, not just software. It alters the very brain structure. So when those druggies are abusing Guru, doing Guru Droha, spreading lies, rumors, gossips, if you listen to it, you also fall into their lower lokas, which is extremely dangerous. Be very careful about it and be very cautious about it. How can I expand like Krishna did? Can I experience Vishwarupa? Yes. Now I am going to empower you. Intensely fuel your backbone, Merudanda, you are having. I am going to fill it with Kundalini Shakti, Tejas, Ojas, initiation. Not only you can manifest like Krishna, you can radiate the power of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Sahaja Samadhi like Krishna. See, it's like if you travel to a different country and lived there for some time and come back, how you see the whole your native place new. Same way, now when you experience the higher lokas and come back, settle down into the body, everything will be so new, alive, fresh, living. Swamiji, how to increase more faith? You don't need to increase more faith. Now I am going to fuel you with supernal effulgence DNA and conscious genetic code that will naturally manifest all the best things in your life. So there is nothing like you need to raise your faith. Were humans at one time more evolved and had superpowers? For example, during the time of Krishna, what happened to lose this knowledge and what will be the difference now with this evolution? Understand? Humans always had the possibility. During the Krishna's time, they manifested, it was available. In between, as Krishna himself said in the Bhagavad Gita, Yogo Nashta Parantapaha. Even during the Krishna's time, earlier than Krishna's time, it was lost and he revived. So now again, last few thousand years, it got lost, and now with the grace of Paramashiva, Paramashiva himself is reviving through this Nijavatara. That's all. So it's like revival. Swamiji, I feel I remember glimpses from different lokas and from coming out of the light shaft itself. Are the actual memories or my imagination? If these are memories, how is it that I am able to remember? I am answering specifically to you. The kind of a love, chastity you have for me, it's in your core. The kind of a love, devotion you have for me. When you remember me, I just know you. That you are remembering me, you are connecting with me. When you remember me, I just know you are calling me. So you are that strongly connected to me. So be very clear, what you are having is not imagination. It's a super real experience remembered by you in this plane.
What's the interplay between the 25 states of consciousness and the 11 dimensions?
I should say, 25 states of the consciousness is what you perceive, you go through. 11 dimensions of universe is what universe perceives it is going through.
So if you change your state of consciousness, you'll automatically change the dimension you're in,
Yes,
and vice
sure.
versa?
When somebody moves to Turyatita, he will never be in length. Naturally, he will be more and more in length, breadth, depth, time, space. Surely change of consciousness leads to change of state.
But will the change in state actually lead to a change in consciousness as well? If you
Yes, both.
Both.
Both. See, when you change, world changes. When world changes, you change.
But will a change has to be regressive? Let's say you achieved Torya Theta to Torya Theta, there's no way you'll actually go back to being deep sleep.
I
deep
should
sleep,
tell
right?
you, the regressive possibility completely disappears the moment you even you enter into Turiya. After that, no regressive possibility. Till Jakrat, there is regressive possibility. But not after the Turiya.
When I'm in a relationship or I'm having a meaningful conversation with somebody, is it just the state in which I am there that will define the quality of relationship or conversation I'm having? Or is it that in that state, what is the extent of length, breadth and depth I have? That will decide.
No. Actually, the state in which you exist, that decides. A length, breadth, depth is always liquid. It just gets altered the moment you shift that state. Just a simple remembrance of the Guru. The intimate touch, that experience, remembrance, your whole energy will be shifted. The length, breadth, depth will be different. That is why we have in Sanskrit, Smaranat Mukti, just by remembrance, liberation. So, you don't have to bother about length, breadth, depth of that dimension, that space. The space you are in matters.
So, the 5 components of these 11 dimensions, are they anyway related to the Panchabhutas? Because they seem
No. All 5 elements are within the, see, that space is different, this space is different. The space in Panchabhuta is Vyoma. The space in this 11 dimensions is Akasha.
Okay,
Vyoma is different, Akasha is different.
I see. And one more follow-up question. The Dvadasa Jyotirlingas, some of them are supposed to express a certain tattva like Akasha tattva or Vayu tattva.
That is Panchabhuta lingas.
Oh, so that is
Dvadas
also...
Jyotirlinga is different. Panchabhuta lingas are like a Tiruvannamalai is Agni, Kanchipuram is the earth, and Tiruvanekkaval water, and Kalahasti air, Chidambaram Akash. It means the Vyoma.
I'm also trying to understand the space. So in the 63 Nayanmar story, Pusalar Nayanar, he builds a temple in the mind.
That is a depth. Depth.
And
see, from the space, he builds in depth. He does not have length, breadth. That is why his temple was more strong than the temple built by a king with a stone and a mud.
right, Sadashiva attends his temple. Right.
Not only that, after the Kumbhabhishekam, Sadashiva gives the boon to that Pusalar Nayanar. The temple you built will become reality in the physical plane, and it is still there in Kanchipuram.
Yes, Swamiji.
See, all of you, I don't know how many of you know this story. See, in Kanchipuram, the temple which was taken out of Pusalar's inner depth and kept out by Sadashiva is still there. You will be surprised. All those pillars and stones does not look like a carved, as if they have been done by some chemical. See, those pillars does not have a chiseling mark. It is done as if they applied some chemical and they made the pillars out of stone. It is still there in Kanchipuram. There is a temple in Kanchipuram which Pusalar Nayanar built in his depth, and after accepting that, Sadashiva makes that into reality and keeps it in the real plane, in the means physical plane.
Swamiji, one question. Is there any correlation between the Trayogunas and the states of consciousness?
I should say, the whole deep sleep is tamas, and dream and Jakrat belongs to Rajas, Turiya and Turyatita belongs to Sattva. I should say Turiya belongs to Sattva, Turyatita not even Sattva, it's beyond Sattva.
Thank you, Swamiji.
So my question is,
Not as plants. As plants, you don't build muscle memory and biomemory.
In manifesting reality, you said desires don't manifest, beliefs manifest. So desire is the length and belief is the breadth. Is that?
I should say, desire is length, belief is a space of deeper breadth and higher depth. It is the space between the breadth and depth.
And
Because some of your beliefs get into depth.
And where does the time factor, time and action come into picture? Like how long does it take?
It depends on the depth. If the depth is more, it touches the time. If the depth is less, it is touching the breadth. It's like 5 blocks, one on the another. If the length is too much, it is touching the breadth. If the breadth is too much, it is touching the depth. If the depth is too much, it is touching the time. If the time is too much, it is touching the space.
So what decides how long it will take? Something.
Intensity.
Intensity of belief?
No, intensity of your decision, conscious decision. Even belief, you see, I should say, belief is not depth. Your will is depth. Belief does not make depth. Your will makes depth. Conscious will makes depth.
Swamiji, I have one more question. I've noticed many times when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm awake, but my body is dead as a stone. It's not moving.
That is more of a breadth, not depth.
Okay.
It is like a part of your imagination is not ready to settle with your body.
Swamiji, it looks like that there is some correlation between the different states, what we have, like Turyatita, and the depth.
No. Huh? In every state, all these three are active in a smaller or higher level. For example, in the lower 9 states, more length, less breadth, and almost no depth. Higher states, more depth, very less breadth, and almost no length. Now, with all my integrity, I am telling you, I do not have any words inside. The words I uttered gave a break, no word inside at that time. Now I did not have word inside.
Yes.
Only for uttering it gets generated and gets uttered. Then back.
So it's a combination of a state and your depth, Swamiji?
State alters the length, breadth, depth, division of you.
So
state alters the length of the length and breadth of the breadth and depth of the depth.
Yeah. So at a being level, we keep on floating basis our state into different dimensions.
I should say, states influence dimensions, dimensions influence state. If you sit and unclutch before falling asleep, you will not have the nightmare. If you have a nightmare, morning you will not be able to do unclutching. If you have a Kundalini awakening, you will not have nightmare. If you have a nightmare, then awakening your Kundalini will be a little difficult. So all of them are interconnected.
So at Sadashivoham, what we are experiencing is
I am working on the unit of you. see, unit of you is, you feel I exist. That I. That's a unit of jiva.
Yes.
Unit of dimensions is a space which I am going to give you the experience. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti, which I am already working on you and feeding you into which. Understand? More and more Shakti is fed in your mouth, more and more you will feel Sadashivatva. Like if you eat, whatever you eat, that only you will belch.
True.
So if you are fed Sadashivatva, you will belch Sadashivatva. That's it. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. I think all of you are clear about these three units. Unit of Jiva is I. Unit of dimensions of the universe is space. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. So I am working with, actually all these three are one and the same. Shakti, space, I is one and the same. So awakening them and filling you with that Advaita is the whole Sadashivoham process. Actually, I am giving you some experience, then spending little time giving you logical understanding. Because of the strength of the experience, you understand it deeply. Because of the understanding's depth, you get into deeper experience. So this virtuous circle, because the experience has started, the virtuous circle is running. If the experience is not there, no listening, no experience, it will be vicious circle. Teachers put you in vicious circle, masters put you in virtuous circle. Yes.
Swamiji, for the depth, you had used three expressions, I think: cognition, consciousness, and being. So
all three different words pointing towards the same experience.
So, but cognition can be good and bad both.
Being also can be good and bad. Depth can be good and bad.
Okay.
The same, when you have a nightmare, you are going through the depth only. It's not that depth is good. Depth can be good.
So for making it good, the cognition needs to move to
consciously, if you build depth, it will be good.
Okay.
Unconsciously built depth will only be nightmare.
For a happening of any event, is there any way to know the origin of that event, whether it is from depth or breadth or from length?
See, never take a decision when you have a mood swing or depression. Because many times you will permanently damage yourself because you are temporarily upset. After happening, even if you know you have taken the decision when you are in the length, it has no use. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, strengthens you is from depth. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, makes you shallow, is length. Even the nightmare wakes you up, finally. Yes, bad depth, but wakes you up.
I wanted to ask whether depth is inbuilt in human beings or not, or we have to build it, like...
You are given freedom. I will not say it is inbuilt. The possibility is there, but you should consciously build. Because many times when you don't build, you just die without even experiencing or tasting depth.
Okay. And one more question.
I can say integrity is also one of a powerful way to build depth.
Can you
Integrity is always the tipping point in your life. That's a tipping point, and I tell you, integrity also makes you enjoy life very deeply. For an integrated person, this coffee will taste 1,000 times more than an ordinary person who is superficial. Same coffee, 2 cups. For one it will be coffee, for another one it will be nectar.
And
Integrity matters increasing the depth of being and experience.
and Swamiji, where do we put aggression and mood swings in? Is it breath or logic?
It is more length.
Length.
Usually, length damages, breadth heals, depth makes it irrelevant. When you are doing a poetry, art, dance, music, it heals. Logic hurts, emotion heals, depth makes it redundant, irrelevant.
But you talked about 3 levels, like the one which you gave the Trishul example and being example and universe. So is it that we are being better and better, like going up?
I have given you understanding. For understanding, I use these examples.
And can you explain depth in the universe level?
Vishwamitra creating Trishangu Swarga.
I don't know that.
Vishwamitra created a new heaven for Trishangu. If you are deeper enough within you, you can not only handle you, control you can even control things outside you. You can create your body temperature, change the body temperature and make the rain happen.
When we are not aware about this, and then what's our state?
About which?
About the dimensions. What is our state?
When you are not even intellectually introduced and you are not opened your eyes for it. Like how a born blind man, difference between born blind and the fellow with eyes. Ignorance is suffering. Not being introduced to the unit of you, unit of universe, unit of God is torture. Being introduced to the unit of you, unit of God, unit of universe is a mandatory basic requirement. It is a owner's manual for a body. Along with every body, the owner's manual should come. See, it's like a saying, oh, if I have not introduced the owner's manual to my car, what will happen? What will happen? Anything can happen. A Gurukul, the first job of the Gurukul is introducing to every being unit of you, unit of universe, unit of Sadashiva. That's the first lesson. And then making them understand life from the unit. See, if you have to teach physics to the kids, you naturally teach unit of length, millimeter, centimeter. Same way, how you teach units of everything. Liter means unit of liquids. 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter. Like how you teach units. You need to teach the unit of being, unit of universe and unit of Sadashiva to every being. Not doing is the crime against humanity. Education is an education only if you are educating the units of life. These 3 are units of life.
Nityanandam Swamiji. Swamiji, I want to understand this depth dimension, the equivalent of this from the modern physics point of view. My understanding might be very limited, but I think, see, for example, what these guys are telling us now is that when we observe certain phenomena, we change the result.
See, they only gone up to the breadth of the physics.
Breadth.
See, length of the physics is A plus B is C, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, this whole observer changes the result is only a breadth of the physics. Still the fools have not gone to the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji.
Understand?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now I can move my hand and move the sun is the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji. All these mystical powers, all this is completely...
See, I can move my hand here and move the sun there is the depth of the physics. Very difficult for the physics to grasp. Even the breadth of the physics they are catching only after so many hundreds of years.
Yes, Swamiji.
Understand? You see, length of the physics is Newton. Breadth of the physics is observer influences the observed. The depth of the physics will be quantum. Not the quantum word they are using. In this, the quantum word they are using, they are trying to show more an agnostic, atheist way of, this is the way the parallel universe exists, but they are not saying our will as a powerful role to play with the parallel universe. See, the moment you say there is certain will which plays, then the independent intelligence operating the whole mechanism need to be accepted, which is Sadashiva, which they don't want. That is why they are trying to keep the depth of the physics as agnostic as possible due to their unscientific stupidity.
Understood, Swami.
See, what is unscientific? Not exploring because of your vested interests. Agnosticism, removed from quantum physics, will make the scientist a genuine seeker, will lead them to enlightenment.
Understood, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
Anybody who has studied little quantum physics?
Swamiji.
You can, of course, there I know so many, Rajesh, it's agnosticism. Not letting the quantum physicists do the real scientific depth because of their vested interest of not letting the independent intelligence possibility of existence. They go on denying, not looking at that direction, that parallel universe as a possibility of the will's existence of manipulation and manifestation. The difference between the agnostics and the Agama. Agama is very clear. The depth of the physics as an independent intelligence playing the creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion, liberation part. And understand, I am manifesting powers to establish theism of the quantum physics. The theistic quantum physicist is my Balasans. If I have to define my Balasans, theistic quantum physicist. Actually, I told some of my Balasans, hey, don't write 12th examination. I'll make big universities, give you honorary doctorate. When they bring it, tell them, put it at the feet and go. Don't touch by hand. It's dirty. See, this world needs to know, when the depth is awakened, the education is different. Actually, I am going through the fluttering period of my Gurukul. Means I am at crossroads. That is why I have to justify my Gurukul so much, and in few years, you will see 10 times longer queue. This middle class Indian parents will be standing here, like how they stand outside the US embassy for visa, for my Gurukul administration, for my Gurukul admission. Now I am going through the crossroads where I am yet to establish, see, I have established certain things, but I have not completely established the utility value of this in the regular life. Once I establish that, then these middle class Indian parents will be standing here in queue up to Bangalore. People will ask, what queue is standing? No, Biddi Nityananda Gurukul admission opened. So we are all standing for application. See, when the physics is looked at from the angle of depth, with the integrity to the scientific seeking, Atado Brahma Jignasat, let us inquire into the reality for the sake of reality. When that starts with the depth, the being produced is called theistic quantum physicist, my Balasans, who will wave the hands and move the planet's effects and will always be bound down in front of deity. Who can wave the hands and materialize what you want. Who will always bow down and bend in front of a deity. Theistic quantum physicist.
Nityanandam, to all the participants once again. That was a very exciting session, very interesting session Swamiji gave on deeper truths, deeper insights on the 11 dimensions, how we are actually connected to the cosmos. As very beautifully today Swamiji said that we are not separate from the cosmos, but we are the cosmos. From that space that we are the cosmos, any decision you take, it manifests as a reality for you. And very beautifully, we learned about the 11 dimensions of the universe, which we are connected to. Each dimensions of the macrocosm is actually connected to the microcosm. And all of us understood that we are the cosmos. We are a part of the cosmos. We are not separate from it, but we are the cosmos. So, with that beautiful understanding, with our beautiful truth, understand we get from Swamiji's satsang, from Swamiji's revelation throughout the whole day. I thank each and every one of the participants and all the viewers who joined us live for today's Glimpses of Paramashivoham program. As Swamiji said very beautifully that AI is going to come and take over every single thing in our life, even the jobs, any relationship, anything. AI is going to be taking over. Literally, Swamiji said AI is going to be your second spouse for you. So, since the revolutionary of AI is happening, it is high time for us to raise our consciousness. As when we raise our consciousness, AI becomes a tool. Otherwise, AI takes over us. So, with that, I once again welcome all the participants to the upcoming Paramashivoham season, which is starting at June 1st. As Swamiji says, this program is exclusively for raising your consciousness, raising the frequency of consciousness to such a high level that when AI comes into humanity, it becomes a tool for you and nothing affects you as you're enjoying yourself in the Paramashanta. So I once again request all participants to invite your friends and families also. If you feel they too need to experience this in their life, if you feel that they also need to be enriched by what Swamiji is giving, do invite them for the Paramashivoham program. And before that, you can also invite them for the glimpses of Paramashivoham program. How they'll get to understand what the whole program is all about, the deeper insights of the program. So with this, I'd like to thank all the participants, all the viewers for joining us. Thank you for spending your time and attending this beautiful program. I'll be now concluding this beautiful program at Swamiji's feet by chanting the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam